Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's video is the 2020 holiday tag, and this video is an exciting one because this tag is in collaboration with two of my beautiful friends here on YouTube. I will be collaborating with Betsy and Kara C. I met Betsy recently a couple months ago, or met her virtually, and we are both Texas girls. Now, she is a true Texan because she is from here. I'm from Michigan, but I have migrated down to Texas. Betsy is close to the Houston area. If you're thinking about Texas and the size of it, she lives, I want to say, like an hour and a half to 2 hours away from me. We have talked about meeting up someday, hopefully doing a collab in person, but I absolutely love Betsy. I love her channel. She is so creative. She has a ton of eyeshadow palettes, and she's super knowledgeable in eyeshadow palettes. She's always filming these beautiful creative looks. She's talking about new makeup. She recently has done a whole collection series on her channel, so definitely go check that out if you are into that. Of course, I'll have both of these ladies listed down below, but I absolutely love Betsy. She is such a gem here on YouTube. And of course, Kara C and I have already collaborated together. Kara is our Canadian friend, our friend from the north. She is a bundle of joy. She is a mixture of beauty, brains, and the occasional F-bomb. And Kara and I are like two kindred spirits. We met and connected instantly, and I absolutely love her. So definitely check both of these ladies out down below. Thank you to my beautiful friends for collaborating with me. I love you both so much. And if you are coming from their channels, hello, hi, welcome. My name is Kelly. I am an elementary school teacher, and I just love makeup. I love all things makeup and beauty, and that's why I have a YouTube channel. But why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so this is a long one. There are 25 questions, and I can be long-winded, but my battery is already telling me that it's low, so we're gonna try to get right to the point. Oh, I do wanna tell you, shout out to Karen Harris for telling me about the Etsy shop that I got these earrings. So these earrings are from ChamiArtDesigns. They are clay earrings. I will have the Etsy shop listed down below, but Karen Harris was wearing not these earrings, but a different pair of earrings in one of her videos, and I sent her a message, and I was like, please tell me where you got them. They're super cute. So I went and purchased these. So I'll have them listed down below. But let's jump into the questions. Question number one is favorite Christmas song. I don't think that I have one specific favorite Christmas song. There's not one that I'm like playing on replay, but I like all of the traditional Christmas songs, you know, like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I do have a daughter, so we've been playing all of that stuff. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, all of those. Those are my jam. Number two is what can always put you in the Christmas spirit? Christmas lights. I think that's what gets me started. I don't want to get too much into it because it might ask later, but I like to go through all of my holidays. So we do not start Christmas until after Thanksgiving in this house, but once the lights start going up, once you can drive through your neighborhood and see Christmas lights and see trees in windows, that's what really puts me in the Christmas spirit. Number three is gift traditions that you started. One tradition that we started, and I mean, I've been with my husband since 2009, so we've been together for a while, but we've just now started creating holiday traditions because we had our daughter in 2019. But one gift tradition that we are starting is that on Christmas Eve, we will all open a present, and it's going to be a Christmas shirt, a matching Christmas shirt. I didn't want to do the whole jammy sets, but it's kind of like matching jammies, but matching Christmas shirts that we will wear on Christmas Day. So last year we had one where it was just a black shirt with a little Santa hat, and it said Dad, Mom, and Brielle. And then this year it's Mama Grinch, Daddy Grinch, and Brie Grinch. So that's our little Christmas tradition that we've started together. Number four, favorite Christmas story. I'm probably gonna sound like a Scrooge or something. I don't really have a favorite Christmas story. There's not like, I'm not someone who like watches movies every year and like all of that stuff, so I don't I don't think I have a favorite Christmas story. Maybe the actual A Christmas Story, the one that talks about Ebenezer Scrooge, because that's the one I'm most familiar with. But yeah, I don't think I have a favorite. Number 5, best Christmas gift. Well, when you're watching this, Christmas has already happened. It was yesterday if you're watching this when we upload. But in reality, Christmas has not happened yet. I am pre-filming this video. So I can't really talk about my favorite Christmas gift this year. My favorite Christmas gift of all time? I don't know. I don't know what it would be. I think, so my love language, if you're familiar with the 5 love language, is quality time. So I think like my favorite Christmas gift would just be maybe taking like a family trip or doing something together. I like the togetherness. That's my thing. So I don't think it would be an actual like material gift, but quality time, spending time together. Number 6, how you found out about Santa. I don't think it was Santa that I found out about, but I found out about the Tooth Fairy, and when I found out about the Tooth Fairy, everything else kind of fell into play. I want to say maybe I was 8 or 9 and I lost a tooth and had it under my pillow, and one of my parents like forgot to come in and slip me money under my pillow, and then I think I like woke up in the middle of them doing that. I think I probably played asleep. And then like the next day I went to my brother and sister who are 7.5 and 5.5 years older than me. So they would have been teenagers at the time. And I was like, hey, like Mom and Dad put this money under my pillow. And they were probably the ones to be like, okay, well, let me tell you about Santa and the Easter Bunny. So that's probably how I found out. Number 7, weirdest or worst Christmas gift. I don't think I had any weird Christmas gifts. Okay, so my memory is really bad. Like, I can't tell you about all of the stuff that I got. And things that I want each year are different. I mean, like, growing up, my mom used to always get us, like, socks and underwear. So when you're a kid, like, that's not really a gift that you want, but it's realistic. So maybe that. Number 8, traditional Christmas breakfast. My mom always did cinnamon rolls. So there were 7 of us. My mom and stepdad had 7 kids together. And so on Christmas morning, they would typically like just make a bunch of cinnamon rolls and snacks. And that was like what we had on Christmas. I don't even remember what my husband and I had for Christmas breakfast last year. I feel like maybe cinnamon rolls. That's just kind of what I equate Christmas with. But also my husband is really good at cooking breakfast for us. So he might have done the whole like French toast, pancakes, sausage, bacon. But growing up, it was cinnamon rolls. Favorite Christmas smell? I really like Marshmallow Fireside, that candle scent from Bath and Body Works. That is typically the candle that I'm burning in my home. I'm not a huge fan of like the pine scents. Growing up, we did have a real Christmas tree. I don't know if that's one of the questions, but growing up, we would always cut down a real Christmas tree. So we had like the scent of a real tree, and that's just not my favorite. So I really like the fragrance Marshmallow Fireside, or just like the scent of a burning fireplace. Worst part about Christmas? For me, I think the worst part about Christmas is just the fact that both my family and my husband's family is all spread out across the country. So we don't really get to see a lot of people for Christmas. My mom and one of my husband's sisters live in the Houston area, but that's it. So you know, I have friends who all of their family lives around them, and they're like, oh, I have to go to this family member in the morning and this family member at night, or this family on Christmas Eve, and we don't get to do any of that. Because to get to our family, we have to either drive several hours or get on an airplane. So I think that would be the worst part, is just that we don't get to be with our extended family on Christmas. Number 11, favorite Christmas candle scent? Ooh, I just said that. Marshmallow Fireside. Number 12, funniest Christmas memory. So I don't have a funny Christmas memory, but I do have a Christmas memory. And this was, what was it? Was it 2017? So in December of 2017, my husband and I took a cruise with my aunt and some of my cousins, and we were gone like right before Christmas. I feel like we got back maybe like the 22nd, 23rd, like really close to Christmas. So we went on this cruise. It was amazing, but we didn't have any Christmas decorations up because we weren't really going to be around. And for me, Christmas decorations are like a big thing. Like I just like for it to look like Christmas in my house. So I went to sleep. I want to say it was like Christmas Eve, or maybe the night before Christmas Eve. I went to sleep, and in the middle of the night, my husband came in and woke me up, and he was like, something's wrong with Royce, our dog. And he kind of said that like to get me up and get me out of bed. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with her? He's like, she's out in the living room. So I go and run out in the living room, and where we had previously had 0 Christmas decorations, my husband had been decorating everything in the middle of the night. He had Christmas music playing with like a fake fireplace on the TV. He had our Christmas tree up, he had stockings up, the works. He had, I think, a candle lit to smell like Christmas. And so he just surprised me because he knew that I was kind of sad that we didn't have any Christmas decorations. So that is one of my sweetest Christmas memories, but I don't have a funny Christmas memory. Gift traditions you grew up with. So one of the gift traditions, I guess you could call it a gift tradition, is like how we opened presents. So we would always gather, like on Christmas morning, we would gather all of the presents from under the tree and like set them in front of each person. And then every year it was the youngest to the oldest, and you would open one gift at a time. So like my youngest stepsister would open her gift, my younger stepbrother would open his gift, I would open a gift, and so on and so forth. And then you would go back and open a second gift. So everybody would open one gift, and then you would continue until there were no more gifts. So that is kind of the way that we opened presents on Christmas morning. Number 14 is favorite Christmas decoration. I really like Christmas lights. We used to also drive around. I don't know if this is one of the questions, but we used to always get in, like pile in the car and drive around the neighborhood and look at Christmas lights. So for me, that's just really special. And we even did that with my daughter already. We actually did that last night. I mean, not Christmas. If you're watching this on the 26th, we didn't do it on Christmas. Last night, like from when I'm filming, we went and looked at Christmas lights. So I think that's my favorite decoration. My favorite Christmas movie is Elf, the one with Will Ferrell. I love that movie. I don't even know what it is that I love about it. I just think it's funny. I'm a Will Ferrell fan. I think that he does a good job in his comedies, and it's a really cute movie, so I do like to watch that one. If you were asking my husband, he'd probably say Bad Santa is probably his favorite, the one with Billy Bob Thornton. Favorite holiday drink would probably have to be hot chocolate. I don't drink a lot of hot chocolate now that I live in Texas because I like associate hot chocolate with being cold, and I don't really get that cold in Texas. Don't get me wrong, we have our days, but it doesn't usually get cold enough to like drink hot chocolate regularly. But hot chocolate with maybe a candy cane sticking out of it and some marshmallows, that would be a great holiday drink. I do not like eggnog. What was Christmas like growing up? I feel like I kind of talked about that a little bit, but the kids would wake up on Christmas morning. We never opened gifts on Christmas Eve. We had to wait, I think, until like 6 or 7 a.m. to wake our parents up. We would wake them up, and I think my mom would start the cinnamon rolls while we would like sort all of the gifts. Everybody would be in jammies, like hair not brushed, looking crazy. We would open up the gifts the way that I mentioned earlier, and then we would just play with our gifts all day. We didn't do a dinner that I remember. I don't remember, like I know some people have ham and sides for dinner. I don't remember ever doing that because I grew up in Michigan, but my mom's whole side of the family was from Buffalo, New York, and so we didn't really see them for Christmas. We didn't like travel and go see family, so I don't remember there being a big dinner. I just remember like eating breakfast and opening gifts and then like playing with your gifts all day. That's kind of like, and I think my stepdad would like make a fire in the fireplace. That's what I remember. Number 18, stay in pajamas or dress up. 100% pajamas. That's me on Thanksgiving too. I see people on social media all dolled up and I'm like, give me sweatpants, give me leggings. If I brush my hair, you're lucky. I will brush my teeth for you. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Favorite Christmas craft? I'm not a crafter. I'm not into crafting, so I don't I don't have one. Favorite line in a holiday movie? That's another one where I love movies. I love to watch movies. I don't typically rewatch the same movies over and over, although I have seen Elf several times, but I don't remember quotes in movies. Like my husband will say something and I'll be like, where's that from? And he'll be like, we just watched that, you don't know? And I'm like, no, I don't remember stuff like that. Favorite Christmas treat? Ooh, I do like treats. I think it would be those little sugar cookies with like the Hershey Kiss in the middle. That's a really good treat. Or even just good old-fashioned Christmas cookies, sugar cookies that you ice and decorate. I haven't done that with Brielle yet because she's only 1.5, so we haven't like made Christmas cookies for Santa, but probably a cookie. I'm a huge cookie fan. Christmas Eve tradition. This is a new one for us because my husband and I are starting Christmas traditions together, but we are actually spending Christmas Eve with our next door neighbors. I've mentioned it before. My mom watches Brielle while we're working, and she also watches the little girl next door who's 10 months older than Brielle, and so the girls love each other. They're obsessed with each other. They're gonna do a little gift exchange, so we're gonna go over to my next door neighbor's house for Christmas Eve and eat dinner with them, and the girls will open their gifts, and then we'll probably come home and I'll have the Christmas t-shirts for my husband and daughter to open. They haven't seen them yet. And then that's what they'll wear the next day. And then I'll probably just like make my husband watch a Christmas movie with me while Brielle goes to sleep. And that'll be that. Rename a reindeer? Like make a different name up? Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen? Is that one? Dasher? Dancer. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen and Rudolph. I have to rename one? I feel like Glitter. Glitter would be a fitting name for a reindeer. I don't like glitter, but there's usually, or Tinsel. What about Tinsel? Let's go with that because you know you have like tinsel on your tree and stuff, but it's not as bad as glitter. It's not as messy as glitter. So I will rename one of the reindeers to Tinsel. There you go. If you could spend Christmas anywhere, where would it be? I like being at home for Christmas. I really do. I just wish that all of our extended family could get together, but I do really like being at home for Christmas. So that is what I would say. And number 25, when do you put up your tree? The past couple years, it's been the beginning of December, but that's because we were traveling for Thanksgiving. I think I would like to ideally put up the Christmas tree after Thanksgiving, but before December 1st would be the ideal in my head because I don't want to talk about Christmas and listen to Christmas music until after Thanksgiving. I love that holiday because I love eating. Eating is my favorite, but then after Thanksgiving, I'm ready for all of the Christmas stuff. So that's when I would like to put up the tree. And that is going to do it for this video. That is the 2020 holiday tag. I would love if you are a content creator for you to film this video. I know the holiday season is winding down, but I would still love to hear your thoughts. If you don't have a YouTube channel, let me know some of your answers to the questions down below. Number 1 to 25, tell me what you think. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go send Betsy and Kara some love. I will have them listed down below. If you're not already following them, they are amazing people. Go follow them if you came over from their channel. Thank you so much. I hope that you will subscribe before you go so that I can see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.